Sun's setting here on a little lake that I grew up bass fishing here in northern Illinois. I got a bunch of Sims layers on. It's cold outside, and I feel like this is something I don't see a lot of videos on it, and it's throwing a jerkbait on a spinning rod. And in the colder weather, obviously a jerkbait works amazing. And the rod I have is a 611 Megabass Valkyrie. I throw my blade baits, my spy baits, and obviously my jerk baits on it. It just keeps fish pinned. It's a glass rod. I cast a lot further. And I got an adjustable handle down here, so I'm able to work my jerkbait a little bit easier, and I can adjust it up and down. But I've only kept it at this one setting. I got a 2500 Shimano Stratic 10-pound J braid. It's an 8-strand braid, and I like the 8-strand because it's smoother, helps me cast further, and I don't need line with less strands because I'm not really ripping through anything. I got 8-pound Berkeley Trilene as my leader here. It's about 8-foot leader. I have a longer leader because it helps me work my jerkbait a lot better, and it helps cushion my leader knot. I tie a Albright knot. I think that's what you call it for my leader. And the jerkbait is just a simple Vision 110. I feel like it's the best jerkbait in the world. With a spinning rod, I usually throw to a junior to a +1 110. I don't really experiment with the +2 much. I have the jerkbait, but I just haven't thrown it much on a spinning rod, obviously. And it's just an HT Ito Wagasaki, the color, and I love this color all over the country. It just catches them everywhere. And I really keep it simple with my colors. We're not really talking about jerkbait colors. I'm talking about this setup right now, but we'll get into that in a later video. But the benefits with the spinning rod and a jerkbait, I feel like, are outweighing, especially in cold weather. I have a jerkbait set up for warmer weather, whatever. I have a jerkbait set up with 12-pound fluorocarbon, whatever the standard. But I feel like in cold weather, all I throw it on is a spinning rod. Because obviously when the weather's cold, your hands are cold and your hands don't want to work. And when I first learned to throw a jerkbait, I was just frustrated. I was getting backlashes and stuff like that. My guides were freezing up because it was cold outside. And I really haven't had that problem with the spinning rod. I'm able just to cast further with the braid. And I mean, I'm able to control my bait a lot better since I have braid and it doesn't stretch. I can retrieve it in a lot of different ways, and I'm just not limited with the jerkbait. I'm having to slap down. Of course, you can go up with the bait caster, but it's just a lot harder to control the bait because you have fluorocarbon. I've done braid on a bait caster with a jerkbait, and I just honestly don't like it. The leader knot gets in the way of the bait caster. And another big thing I like with the rod is that you can keep, you can just hold it like this. It's not like you can, you don't have to limit yourself on your retrieves. You can go this way, this way, this way, this way, whatever. Do anything you want. You could surge the bait depending on your retrieve, of course. Surging is just like this, twitch, twitch. But yeah, there's just a lot of little benefits in cold weather that I like, and it's just, it's just easier to work a bait with a spinning rod in cold weather. I don't really like throwing a bait caster when it's like, 20 degrees out, in which I throw a jerkbait all the time when it's really, really cold outside. And I just like it a lot better. And sun's going down here, so hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know, it's just a couple little things I like about throwing it with a spinning rod. Just the more control. I'm able to fish when my hands are cold, and I really don't have a lot of problems with my guides icing up. Honestly, even though the braid does collect more water than fluorocarbon, I really just do not have a lot of problems with it. But I would say if you're learning to throw a jerkbait, I would recommend you start with a spinning rod. Any 6'10" to about 7'2" medium spinning rod will get it done for you. Just put some braid on it and a nice leader, and you could learn how to throw a jerkbait a lot quicker. Because when I was a beginner, just starting to fish and learning to throw a jerkbait, it's one of the most intimidating techniques, I think, just to learn how to throw, because it's your own doing. And I feel like a spinning rod just helped eliminate a lot of things for me, and I wish I learned it first over a bait caster. So I'm hoping that this kind of helps you guys. I'm trying to upload more consistently. Of course, I don't know how to talk because I'm talking to a dang iPhone. But I hope you guys learned something from this, and if you guys have any questions, just feel free to comment, and comment. So have a nice day, guys. Yeah.